what is your goal of using LinkedIn? And if your goal of using LinkedIn is to sell, you're already off on the wrong foot. Because it is social media. It is, but it's still social first. It's still a social media platform. It just happens to be framed up in a business context. So if you go on and sell, you're just not going to get there, right? I don't know how many messages I get every freaking day, people selling me stuff. And the most generic pitches, it's kind of funny how bad they are, but nonetheless. And they're selling me stuff that I do. So not only are they cold pitching, they're using automation to do so, which is even worse. So don't be like those people, right?
Right.
Take a step back and understand that primarily the strategy on LinkedIn is to do what? Business is about what?
Network
relationships.
And relationships.
It's about relationships. That's what LinkedIn is all about. It's framed in a business context, but it's about building your network and building relationships. So if you come to the party with that in mind, you're already ahead of literally 50% of the users on LinkedIn. If you're on LinkedIn more than once a week, you're ahead of the other 25% that remain, right? So you have to engage, you have to spend some time. So where we start is strategy, and strategy around connecting with more people that either you can help or they can help you. And that may mean a lot of different things. So it's not about pitching your widget, pitching your services, cold DMing people with something of no value, because that will just get you absolutely nowhere. So that's just a philosophy coming into this thing so that our audience knows we're not going to teach the next best DM automation campaign, right? We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. I would just say go find something else to do.
Absolutely. And it is about understanding your goals, understanding the audience. So I can give you an example, and you can have multiple. And this is the thing that I love too, okay? It's not one track minded in that way. And I say that because, a platform like Instagram gets a little bit one track minded. TikTok wants you to be a little bit more one track minded. LinkedIn, you don't have to be. So let me give you a perfect example. I get to travel a lot, which I'm very fortunate for, and I go to lots of events. When I'm going to an event, we look to see who else is going to the event. We look to see who's speaking at the event. And guess what? We go make connections with all of them. Make connection with all the people who are going to the event, speaking at the event, saying, hey, I'm going too. What are you going for? And we talk. And we get to know each other before the event. I show up to events and people are like, hey, Atiba, there he is. The guy in the Superman hat.
Yeah.
It builds relationship.
It does. And everybody's at a different place. If you're an employee, let's say you're not a business owner and you're an expert in your field, whatever that may be, and you're not looking for a job, you could certainly use LinkedIn to just share your wisdom, share your knowledge. Things may come back from that. That's awesome. But your goal is just to share your wisdom and knowledge and connect with others in your industry doing similar things. You may not be open to networking. You may not be open to being hired by the next great employer or whatever it is. Or you may be early on in your business and all you need is that first dollar. Your goal is very different. Right?
So you got to know that.
You got to know that.